Lagman Province, eastern Afghanistan, where an American provincial reconstruction team is currently operating. Among them is Senior Airman Robin Mock, one of the few female Air Force combat medics deployed in Afghanistan.
I'm a medic for the PRT, which I take care of the PRT members, make sure if anything happens we're there, try to go out on as many missions as possible.
Despite being only 25 years of age, this is not Robin's first time in Afghanistan.
I was here last year for a year-long tour. The first time I was on a medevac crew, so we would respond with QRF, which are the first people that go out when something happens.
Being one of the first medics on the scene of an incident was often very difficult for the medevac crew.
One of the most unpleasant was the embassy bombing, because you had adults, children, military, civilian, your friends. That was probably the worst day. We had to put pieces together.
Now in her second tour, and being in the rare position of being a female Air Force combat medic deployed on the ground, Robin faces several challenges.
There are different ways that I'm viewed from being a female and Air Force, so you have to battle both of those at the same time. People think because you're Air Force, you've never seen this stuff, you don't know how to do it. I guess the hardest thing is just you have to prove yourself. They don't have any confidence in you until they see you do your job.
Although her role differs to that of her previous tour, Robin's medical skills are frequently put to the test.
We were out in Saw Valley doing just a medical engagement, and they were doing some poppy eradication. Some ANA took fire, had gunshot wounds to the abdomen and chest. We treated them, stabilized them till the birds got there, started some fluids, controlled bleeding, and they're doing well. They're at Bagram.
While the US forces in Lagman try to encourage the locals to seek medical help from their own clinics, there are cases that Robin and the other medics will deal with.
Mostly kids with severe burns or life, limb, or eyesight, because we try to have them go downtown to the Materlam clinic for small things.
This is Ramadullah, a boy from the local town. He is currently undergoing treatment at the PRT clinic for burns to his arm. How does he do it?
On a teapot? Do you do it on a teapot?
Teapot.
Hot
Warming up
chai.
water.
It's usually chai or warming up water.
It's looking much better.
We were going to send him to Bagram for some skin grafts, but we had to heal it up some more first.
Ramadullah's wound is treated and dressed, and he is even rewarded for his troubles.
There you go.
As a combat medic, Robin is also required to accompany the soldiers out on various patrols.
Out on a mission, I bring a lot of bleeding control, depending on how many people I'm going to be out with. Depends on how many narcotics and meds I bring.
Not only is she prepared for wounds caused by hostile action, but also the effects of another enemy, the heat.
One of my jobs on patrol is to make sure everybody's staying hydrated, make sure they're doing good. They're stubborn, they won't really tell you, so you have to ask. Are you good?
Good.
Good?
Thank you.
All right.
Patrolling in body armour with full kit will inevitably create some heat casualties, who Robin will then have to treat. Fluids are put into the casualty, who is made to rest until he recovers. As well as providing medical aid, Robin also participates in councils with the women of the local area.
The women's conference that we had today is trying to give women a voice in Afghanistan. Sometimes they're afraid to voice their views or opinions in front of the men that are typically at the meetings, just because of their culture. You know, there's a lid on what they're allowed to say and do. So we tried to invite the women here to just give them a voice. We put it all out on the table. What can we help you with to achieve goals as far as education, healthcare? What do you need from us to help you have a voice in the society?
The steps that the US PRT are taking in Lagman to aid the community, especially the women, give a good hope for the future of this province.
I see the future of this province improving, but it's going to take a lot of time.
Despite progress, Robin and the rest of the US soldiers here know that there is still much to be done. This is Josh Fortune for the NATO channel, Lagman, Afghanistan.